Yo guys, what is going on? It is Mr. DJM here, back again bringing you another video. This is episode 2 in style of play, where I'm going to be trying out crossing as a style and seeing how effective this is in FIFA 18. So if you're excited for this new series that I've been doing, make sure you leave a like on this video. Make sure you guys subscribe. I am trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and I am going to be doing a face reveal when I actually hit 1,000. So if that's something you want to see, make sure you guys subscribe. So yeah, let's get into this. Kicking things off in goal, I went with Tom Heaton. I've basically just gone for a traditional English goalkeeper, really, just a basic keeper, and yeah, he did fairly decent for me in game. Right back now, you've got to go with players that are good at crossing out on the wide areas. So Ashley Young is who I went with at right back, and yeah, this guy is actually a really good crosser of the ball. Great going forwards. Defensively, he's not very good, with only 65 defending and 61 physical, but going forwards, he is pretty good, to be fair. Centre backs now, you've got to have some tall, powerful, strong centre backs who are going to be good in the air and who are going to cause problems for the opposition from set pieces. So right centre back, I went with Gareth McCauley. I actually think this guy might have been West Brom's top goal scorer like last season or something. Yeah, he just scored an incredible amount of goals, and yeah, he's not the greatest player on FIFA, to be honest, but he is a danger from set pieces. And alongside him, I've gone with Gary Cahill. He's always been a threat in both boxes, to be fair, for Chelsea. And yeah, he's okay on FIFA. I wouldn't say he's anything sensational, but like I say, he's a big, tall centre half who will win headers. Left back, I've gone with informed Leighton Baines, who did very well for me in this team. Did actually grab himself 2 assists in 10 matches. And yeah, this guy's a great deliverer of crosses. Pretty good at set pieces as well. CDM now, I went with Ebora, who is an 82 rated CDM, and he's 6'5", an absolute giant. And yeah, I just went for this guy who, mainly because he's very tall, very strong in the middle of the midfield and good in the air. Right midfield now, you need to have players who can put in a good delivery, and I could think of no one better than Chris Brunt. A very good deliverer of crosses. Obviously on FIFA he's not very good, to be honest, so with only 59 pace he's not going to be getting him behind, but delivery wise he has got a very good cross on him. Left midfield now, obviously same as Brunt, you're looking for players who can deliver a good cross, and I went with Mark Albrighton. For me, I actually think this guy is probably the best crosser of the ball in the Premier League. Absolutely amazing. Actually got 4 assists for me in the 10 matches as well. Very good return from Mark Albrighton. In cam now, I've gone with one of these standout players for me, an informed Marouane Fellaini, who this guy just causes teams problems. When you put the ball in the box, and if this guy's on the end of it, you know he's just going to find the back of the net. Just such a difficult player to handle, and to be fair, he's actually pretty decent on FIFA as well. Up front now, obviously you need players who are good at headering the ball, and for me these two are probably the best two. Right striker, I went with Andy Carroll, just always been very good in the air with his head. Actually got 4 goals for me in the 10 matches, a fairly nice return considering he is only a 78, and yeah, he's a pretty clinical finisher, to be fair to him. And up front alongside him, I went with an 86 inform Olivier Giroud, who got 4 goals as well. And yeah, I actually really like this Giroud card on FIFA. I feel his finishing is really good, to be fair, and him and Carroll did cause teams problems in the opposition's box. And yeah, from set pieces we were a danger. Everyone on 10 chemistry, of course. Onto the player instructions now. This is always going to be very important. Stay central, play as a target man, and cut the passing lanes is what I had for Giroud, and I had the exact same for Andy Carroll. That worked pretty well. Marouane Fellaini, I told him to stay forwards and get into the box for cross. Obviously you want him in the box on the end of headers. And Albrighton, I just told him to stay wide and stay on the edge of the box for cross, and I had the exact same for Chris Brunt, and that worked fairly nicely. Ebora, I told him to cut passing lanes and stay back while attacking. And then for both of the fullbacks, so for Ashley Young and Leighton Baines, I told him to always overlap, because you need players in that wide position, giving Brunt and Albrighton some support, and that actually worked really well down them flanks. We was really overloading teams. Custom tactics now, for speed I've kept as 50. Sometimes you might want to play a bit quicker. It's not really too important what you have the speed on. Passing, I've moved it down to 25. You're not really going to do too much passing, not very got many technical players in this team. Crossing, it's a crossing system, so whack that straight on 100. Shooting, I've just kept as 50. Pressure kept as 50. Aggression, I've gone with 75. You're going to have to play quite high up with this team because the team isn't the quickest in general. And team width, I'll whack that straight on 100 as well. You want to play the team as wide as possible so you can get into them crossing positions, so you can cause problems for the opposition. And yeah, I found this team pretty difficult to play with at times, just for the fact that the team is really slow all around the pitch. Maybe it was my fault not picking the best players for FIFA, but I feel in real life this team would actually be quite effective playing crossing style of play. But yeah, I felt the system, to be fair, worked pretty well with the players overlapping down in the fullback positions. That was pretty nice. I felt Giroud, Carroll and Fellaini did cause problems. I just felt defensively we was getting caught out quite a lot because we've got both our fullbacks quite high up, and both my centre-backs were very slow, especially Gareth McCauley. So at times it was difficult. I was mainly using this team on online seasons. And so basically, guys, let me know if you guys are going to try out this crossing style of play, or whether you don't really think this style is very effective on FIFA 18. Because I feel if you had the right players in the right positions, maybe if you had a bit more pace out wide, it could definitely be more effective. But I just wanted to try it with the players that I picked, just because I like those players and the way that they play. So yeah, guys, that's just going to be about it. Make sure you leave suggestions of different styles of play that I could try. We had a few good suggestions from my last one, Possession Football. If you haven't seen that, I'll leave it in the link in the description. But yeah, we had a few good suggestions, so if you guys have got any more, make sure you leave them in the comments below. And as always, guys, make sure you leave a like on this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will catch you in the next video.